Well, hello, tubers. I am off to do two things today at the same time. One, vote. Two, break the law. I'm not joking about either. Since I'm actually leaving for, oh, it's a rainy day here. Sorry about the sound of the wipers. I'm leaving Canada shortly to head south. So I need to vote because election day is when I'm away, and I've never missed a federal election in my entire life. So I'm voting in the advanced poll today, and I suggest any of you Canadians far and wide get off your butt and vote. There's even mail-in ballots that you can use. Getting back to the breaking the law part, well, I'm going to test one of the most absurd laws that we have here in Canada, and that's you cannot take a picture of a completed ballot. Yeah, you can't do that. It's illegal. You can get up to 3 months in jail and up to $5,000 fine. Well, guess what, folks? We got a constitution now, and I'm sure I can have that struck down. Now, I know what some of you legal scholars are thinking. It's because of vote buying. You can't do that because you could be selling your vote. Well, that's a BS lie, because just like I mentioned earlier, there are mail-in ballots. Nothing stopping anybody from proving how they voted with their mail-in ballot. Now, is there? No, there isn't. So that is a moot point. I believe people should have the right to take a selfie in the ballot box or show their ballot or who they voted. That should be their right. I also respect people's right to privacy, that if they want their ballot to be private, it should be private. And privacy should be the default setting. I know for most people it's none of your business who people vote for, and I respect that idea. But if you're like me and millions of others, and you want to actually be proud of your democracy and your right to vote, you should be able to show exactly what that ballot looked like and who you voted for, if you want, and only if you want. That should be your right, and it should be a right of expression. And, we do have those rights of expression in a free and democratic democracy. Now, I'm not going to be hiding the fact that I will be voting for the People's Party of Canada. It sounds like a communist party. It's not. It's right-wing. And everybody's trying to make these people to be Nazis. It's not true, folks. They got many candidates of many different nationalities that are up for election. It's because the liberals and the conservatives, they're so damn close, they act like one another. The People's Party of Canada at least wants to defund college and university institutions that limit freedom of speech. And you know that colleges limit freedom of speech all the time because of their political correctness. And most importantly, the People's Party of Canada wants to bring the immigration numbers down to 150,000 a year. I think it's reasonable. So the reason I'm going to be taking a picture of my ballot completed is to test the actual law. I want them to charge me. I want to go to court. I want to test this. And that is my right. Knowing how lazy and spotty law enforcement is here in Canada, we ration law enforcement around here because we ain't got enough of it. Yeah, they'll probably not even charge me. And if they do, I know I ain't going to jail, that's for sure. And I'm at that age where I can test these things. I'm not a bureaucrat. I don't work for the government anymore. Oh, and actually, I have worked for Elections Canada in the past. That's the funny thing. I have been a deputy returning officer. So I've worked for Elections Canada. That's why I'm so committed to democracy and the commitment for others to have free speech that I'm going to test this case. I'm going to break the law today, and we're going to see what they do. Maybe they'll arrest me at the border when I come back from the US of A in several weeks from now. I don't know. Maybe they'll just be cowards. Maybe millions of you Canadians will also take selfies in the ballot box, and they're not going to charge anybody because what are they going to do? Prosecute thousands of us? I don't know. That's up to you. I can't counsel you to break the law. But if you're old enough to vote, you're an adult, and you're old enough to decide whether you want to take a selfie in the ballot box and break the law or not, and send a message to Ottawa that we're tired of these stupid laws. That's just me. So off I go. So I'm heading to the high school here on this rainy day here in Langley in Metro Vancouver to the advanced polling station. Now I'm not going to bring this camera in because as soon as they see a big camera, they know something's up. So we're going to do this stealth with my cell phone, and I'm just going to go in there, get my ballot, and then pull out the cell phone while I'm in the ballot booth, mark my selection, and take the picture. That's all I need to do. One picture, I've broken the law. I've also broken the law by disseminating it and publishing it, as they call it. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Maybe I'm going to get tackled. Maybe they'll take my cell phone away before I'm able to break the law. Who the hell knows? But let's see how it goes. Well, I got the address right, but the date's wrong. So the polling station here is not open till next weekend, so I got to go to the main office. Hopefully I can still do what I'm planning to do there, because it might be a hubbub of activity, and I kind of just want to do this discreetly. I don't want to be stopped from photographing my ballot. So off to go in the car. Thank goodness it's only a few blocks from here, and we'll see what happens. Here at the Elections Canada office, and I'm about to vote in the election. It's a special ballot, so I have to write the name of the candidate down. So that's interesting. Okay, mission accomplished. I wrote in the candidate because it's a special ballot. You don't just tick in a box who you want. So that was done. I broke the law. I took a picture of my ballot. They did allow me, though, to take a picture of me putting the ballot in the box, which is fine because it's in a sealed envelope. Nobody knows. That part was legal, and I'll show you the pictures. But the actual photographing of the ballot is illegal. But the photographing of the ballot is illegal. And the distribution of it, or publishing, is illegal. So now I'm going to text it around, I'm going to put it in the video, I'll publish it, and I'm going to wait and see what happens. Come get me. I know the Royal Canadian Mounted Police have my current contact information. If they want me to come down so they can arrest me, I will come down for that. No problem. We need to test this case out. We need to fight for our rights, for democracy, and for expression. I think it's very important. But on a second note, all the people in the polling station were very professional, very polite, very wonderful here in Langley. So I want to do a shout out to these people, and they did a fabulous job. Nice, friendly, decent people. So this has nothing to do with these election workers, because I've done their job. So, so what do you guys think about me breaking the law, Put your comments down below. I think it should be tested, and I'm going to do it if they got the balls to actually come and arrest me. And are you going to be taking pictures of your ballots? I don't know. Put your comments down below. In the meantime, folks, I'll talk to you soon. Over and out.
He's a bad mother.